The current move of the Arewa people to go and protest against bad governance, insecurity, and poverty in the north, in a country that is being marshaled by one of the best presidents of the world, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will be resisted. We will not allow it. Nigeria is in safe hands. Things are going on well. Everything is good. And because of that, we will not accept any form of disruption of the political ecosystem of this country. Nothing should happen. Tinubu should not be made to resign. Nothing should, no protest at all. I call on the police, I call on the Air Force, the Navy, the Civil Defense, the Man of War, the Boy Scout, the Girls Brigade, Royal Rangers, Internal Security, Tompolo, Asari Dokubo, to marshal out their boys and remain on the street. Arewa people should not protest. They must never protest. Nothing should happen to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his able vice, Kazim Shettima. Because all of us go crazy for this country. We go crazy. We go crazy for this country. Nothing say we be mumu. We think say nothing say we be mumu. No, go try. You don't should not doorstep now. Now they say no. Now protest. No protest should happen. In a country where kidnappers and bandits now have TikTok accounts, they are daring the president. They have TikTok accounts. They are posting videos of their activities in it has never been this bad. It has never been this bad. I will not accept any form of disruption. 8 years for Tinubu. 8 years he must complete. May nobody should disturb him. The man deserves to remain there for 8 years. May nobody speak any English. He should remain there. Let all of us be stupid. Until we will not get sense. We complained of this Buhari's government. Instead of the same people to accept that Buhari was an inept, ineffective, inefficient, weak leader. They said we're fighting northern power, we're fighting northern government. Oh, we want to usurp north. The north must remain. Now north hand over to west. No, say don't want change, and we'll live on like that. We will remain. Status quo must remain. Just like how Tinubu told Fubara and Wiki, we must maintain status quo. Nobody should change it. Let's all be all stupid. Not be kidnappers with this. They gallivant, they dance for bush. You can't do this. Even for small Rwanda, this rubbish cannot happen. Even with all due respect to Rwandans, it will happen. They now own a TikTok account. They are posting videos and making go. Have you not heard? The last couple of days, hey God, a former minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the minister that invented NIN as a tool to stop terrorism in the country, he is begging on social media for his friends to donate money to go and pay ransom for kidnapped victims. Ha. Oh, yahoo. Oh, yahoo. Pay ransom. Say the kidnappers are requesting for 60 million. His friend, one of his friends has agreed to bring 50. Naim Wabriga. They are asking him, sir, even with it, they are calling. There is no SIM card that is not registered in Nigeria. And there is nothing being done. And then you say you have a president. You have a president, you have a vice president. Kazim Shettima open his mouth. Wow. Say, Tinubu will be commander in chief. I talk and say, I will be the chief, I will be the commander in chief. And then Tinubu will be the president. As the Tinubu go, they handle the executive, administrative, and economy issues. He go, they handle security. See, why? Who they say me handle economy issue, security issue? Now they enter motor, enter plane. They go to Switzerland for World Economic Meeting. Very confused fellows, confused, inept, deceptive, manipulative urchins. And they deceive on themselves. And God will judge all of them. That brought this rot. I know that most Nigerians do not vote Tinubu, but the fact is some Nigerians campaigned, voted, and aided and abated the government to get into power. All of them must bear the consequence of all of our action. Not be this life. Thank God for the law of sowing and reaping. Not become be this. It came too early. You thought it's going to stay for the poverty in the land, the insecurity, the bad governance in Nigeria. And then I want to do. Listen, before I proceed, watch a video. This is a video of a man attesting to what a qualified, voted for, elected man that has his head on top of his neck will do or had done, he would have done if things were all right. Watch him.
I have worked with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi in Onitsha about 17 years ago as a commanding officer. Before he came to Onitsha to take over from Dr. Ngige, Chris Ngige, during the time of Chris Ngige, there was no Operation Mesa in the whole of Anambra State, for reasons best known to them then. But when he came, he took over. He drove straight to the barrack and asked. And when we briefed him, he now went back and Operation Mesa was restored a week later or thereabout. As at that time, it was like a no man's land in Onitsha. 3-3 you cannot go. Ogbaru you cannot go. Then talk less of the other areas. When it was restored, I was the officer in charge of the internal security operations. I was collocated with artillery regiment, but as a commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel, I was in charge of the operations. Believe me, within 2 weeks or thereabout, everything was tackled. Onitsha became free. You couldn't go out. The police was sacked. And that was why I believe that after about 6 months to 1 year, the police actually acknowledged that Anambra was a peaceful, most peaceful state in the country as at that time. So that was where I knew him. And I saw the character of integrity. In short, for me, I was calling him Commissioner of Defense because he was in command and in control. He had the interest. And I said, this man, he does not allow the resources that comes to the military or whatever to pass through anybody straight. Our challenge was patrol vehicles, no mobility. In a sweep, when he said, what is the problem? He provided it immediately.
Believe it or not, insecurity can be fixed. A man with common sense, with the political will, and with the interest of the people above every other thing will get it fixed. But what do we have? Have been inflicted like a plague, bad governance, in tribal and religious clothings. Then that's what we have now been bestowed on, like a gift that is a disaster. And then before us, we are looking at these people. They are as helpless as us. Over the weekend, 2 families are reported on social media of kidnapping. A man and his children were kidnapped. He was released after ransom was paid. They asked for over 60 million for the rest of the family to be released. He couldn't raise it. While he was looking for how to raise the money, his first daughter was killed and his body released to them. Video scene. Another man who I hear is working in one of the states in the West, had his wife in Abuja. In Abuja, had his wife and children kidnapped. While they were asking for, again, 60 million, I think. The man could only has raised 5 million. First daughter, a teenager, was killed. The girl has been buried. Now the video you see so. She has been buried. I'm not happy. It is not good news for me. But if that is the same Abuja where Wike is gallivanting, instead of it to focus on getting his job done as minister, because now they say that you have economic independence as minister, and you have not asked yourself, how do you also implement security strategies to get it done? That is it. He's gallivanting, flying from private jet to private jet, going to rivers to go and create rancor. Whereas the assignment given to you and your boss, Bola Tinubu, you don't have an idea. You don't have a clue of how to handle it. Then a former minister who initiated NIN as a way to cutting down terrorism in the country is the one soliciting for funds to pay bandits and kidnappers that had kidnapped victims. Use your tongue to count your teeth. Not be country. We did. And I'm here, insisting. It has never been this bad. The same people defended Buhari all through his tenure. No, the media is trying to create a bad image of the Buhari's government. That's the same Issa Patani. That's what he was saying. It is not as bad as it's being painted. It is not as bad as it's being painted. See, Anna. See, when dirty to full soup, even blind man will see. If we talk the same, shut up, we hate the country. We hate Tinubu. See people will love you now. See your people now. This is the people that loves you. People that say the APC is the northern party. See them. Painful. How many innocent Nigerians will be unalived? How many? How many? Kidnappers now have free day in the country. They now have TikTok accounts. They are posting content. They are now content creators. Ah! My God. Ah! Who do Nigeria this one? No go better for them. Who do Nigeria this one? No go better for them. When are we going to breathe in the country? When are we going to look at Aso Rock and say, thank God? When? May God accept the soul of those that have departed. May their soul rest in peace. And every soul, every human being that has aided and abetted, supported and clapped for, endorsed this inefficient government and administrators that has been bestowed on us as a plague. God, in your infinite wisdom and mercy, let this plague or this wahala, let it not pass by. Make it handle them. Make it meet them. Make it hit them. Make all of them their household. Make the taste of this rubbish. Where did they serve? Make the taste of them, oh God. If you be God. Where bad governance has become a normal thing. Say, even though. There are people on social media say, even though. What would Abi have done? What would Atiku have done? What would this have done? I beg you. Would you have called them and tell them? I beg you. I just showed you a video of what a man did as governor to ensure that there was security in his state. What is your president doing? In closing, Arewa people no protest. Let the status quo remain. We're gonna live on like this, at least for now. Make all of us a grace.